Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one Lawful Things to Eat. Lawful things to eat. Now this is coming off a question off the comment board, and somebody asked, could I go into the dietary law? And I'm gonna go into it. I'm not gonna make this too long. I don't want to make this too long of a lesson. I'm just gonna I'm gonna just get the meat off the bones, but just the foods that we are supposed to eat. The Lord gave Israel, the law, statutes, and commandments. You see, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, that's the nation of Israel. They consist of the 12 lost tribes of Israel. You see, and we have law, statutes, and commandments, and one of them is there's a dietary law, what to eat and what not to eat. You see, and these other nations, the heathens, they eat anything. They eat all abominable, all kind of abominable things. And the Lord also said that for us, our forefathers going off, part of our punishment in captivity, in captivity would be, we would eat our food defiled amongst the Gentiles, amongst the other nations. And our food here is defiled. All of our food, even the water, is all type of chemicals and different poisons and stuff, all in our lead and stuff, all in our water that we drink day to day. Everything is defiled. But through the power and the Spirit of the Lord, He's the one who's still keeping us alive, man. But you also have some Jakes, they don't pay attention to this dietary law, nor that they believe it. Just like the Christian church. The Christian church, they don't honor and go off the dietary law. That's why you have a lot of Christian folks, especially Jake, man. They're all out of shape. They're all big and chubby. Even though that's even amongst some of the brothers, the Akim are kind of big and but they're going off the dietary law. But in that Christian church, they don't pay no attention to the dietary law. You have some big brothers that's amongst the Akim, but at least they're trying to go into the dietary law and eat what's lawful. You see, but I'm gonna get into the scriptures, because we also, they're also talking about vaccinating these animals. The meats, all these animals, they're talking about vaccinating. I think is it next year, in a few months here or something, 2023, the next year, real soon here, they're talking about vaccinating all the animals. So now you're talking about contamination all the way through. This is why you got to spiritually prep and prepare to go, to give up, some of this stuff, man. But, as we approach Jacob's trouble and we get into some, tough situations amongst the elect, the Lord's he's gonna feed his elect, man. He said, My servants shall eat, and they shall and the 2/3 and the wicked shall starve, and my servants shall drink, and the rest shall thirst. So he's gonna take care of his elect. But there's in between, yeah, with the elect, Lord willing, I'm part of the elect, Lord willing, But there's gonna be days, the men of the Lord, the Lord's people might have to go a couple of days without no food, or even a whole day or 2 days without nothing to drink, no food, or you might just have some water, and you might have to go a few days or so, or however the Lord has it, without no foods, and it might be like that coming down the line, man, where you ain't gonna have no meal. You one meal for the day. You might not have a meal for 2 days. But this just goes back to fasting, and But Jake likes to eat all day long. Jake will wake up in the morning. Jake will go to McDonald's and get him two or three sausage McMuffins, a couple hash browns, a soda, and eat that before they go to work or something, and then on their lunchtime, go to Wingstop or go to the Chinese food place and get some sweet and sour pork, some fried rice, some broccoli and chicken, and then turn around when they get off work, or they eat some donuts on a break or something, eating some chips, and then turn around, get off work, and then go get pizza. Later on that night, to go get some hamburger, French fries, or chicken and French fries. I mean, Jake will go all day long and eat. But let me get to the scriptures real quick. I don't want to make this too long. I'm gonna go right into it. But you need to start preparing. Cutting your meals down and leaving some of this meat alone, because it's about to it's already contaminated. But once they start maxinating this meat, it's gonna do it. It's gonna wrap it. We'll go to Leviticus 11:1, and it reads, "And YAHAWAHSHI spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, 2, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth." Now he's telling them these are the beasts, the animals that you can eat on land, pretty much. 3, whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed and cheweth the cud among the beast, Salakia. That shall ye eat. Salakia. Now, those are those are the meats that you can eat, like the cloven-footed and with the hoof, the lamb, sheep, goat, elk, deer. What else am I? Ox. The cow. These are things. These are just a few off the top of my head that I'm trying to just go off. But those are the meats, that you can eat. As far as there's a few more out there, but I'm just going off the top of my head. I won't make this too long, but that you can eat, man. Let me go. It says, nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel. You're not supposed to eat no camel. That's what Elam, the Elamites, Ishmael, the Arabics. They're known for eating camel, and stuff like that, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof. he is unclean unto you. You're not supposed to eat no camel. You're not supposed to eat no elephants. None of that, man. These are camels is deaf. You're not supposed to eat that. 5. In the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. 6. In the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. See, these are all animals like the like elephants and those mammoths and stuff like that. You know, rhinos. You're not supposed to eat none of that stuff, man. You know, none of that. Rhinos and camels and elephants, and that's a big no-no. And leopards and, you know, panthers and lions and stuff. You're not supposed to eat none of that stuff, man. That's all unlawful. 7. And the swine. See, that swine. You're not supposed to eat swine, that pork, that ham, and pig feet and all. You're not supposed to eat that. And the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean. That swine. Pigs eat anything. They eat poop. They eat dead animals. I mean, they'll eat anything, those pigs, man. And you got people eating that swine. That pig is disgusting. 8. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, or their carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean unto you. I'm gonna we'll go to 9. We'll go to 9. 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. See, this is this is the fish. It says, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. You see? So, you know, any fish that has fins and scales. You know, just off the you know, brain, I'm thinking, you know, you got the salmon. You got you can eat salmon. That's one of the fishes. What's the other one? You got sardines. You got what is that? Halibut. You got mahi. What did I say? Cod, tilapia. These are just there's some more out there. I'm just going off the top of my head that I can think of. But those are the fishes that you know, there's some more out there, but like I said, off the top where I'm just thinking that you can eat. Those are clean fish that have fins and scales. The Lord just told you, he said, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and any living thing which is in the water, they shall be an abomination unto you. See, so if it don't have fins and scales and it's coming out the water, it's abominable. But you got Jake, you know, Jake likes to eat lobster, you know, shrimp, crab, oysters, calamari, you know, squid, you know, scallops. You know, you're not supposed to eat none of that, man. You're not supposed to eat none of that. That's abominable food. The Lord just told you. But Jake wants to, you know, those crabs and, you know, shrimps and stuff. Those are all bottom feeders, man. Those are bottom feeders. They eat at the bottom. They eat anything. They eat dead animals. They eat fish poop, and you know that's why the Lord is telling you, because they're unclean. You're basically eating a cockroach, eating that shrimp and that crab and that lobster. The northern tribe, I know Issachar. Issachar has a thing called what is it? Ceviche, I think it is, with that shrimp and calamari and some other stuff. I know shrimp is in there, but that is totally abominable, man. You gotta leave that alone. That ham sandwich and you're not supposed to eat none of that. None of these those are just all abominable foods, man. Where was I at? Yeah, it says, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. This says, 11, they shall be abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. It says, 12, whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, thou shalt be an abomination unto you. So anything in that water, basically doesn't have fins and scales, you're not supposed to be eating that, man, or touching that. It says 13, and these are they which ye shall have abomination among the fowls, and these are the birds. You see, these are the birds. They shall not be eaten. These are the birds you're not supposed to eat. They are abomination. The eagle, you're not supposed to eat no eagle. You see, I wouldn't care if a bald eagle, black eagle, yellow eagle. You're not the eagle. You don't eat no eagles. The ostrich and the osprey. See, you're not supposed to eat none of those birds. And the vulture, you're not supposed to eat none of that. And the kite after his kind. 15, every raven after his kind. And the owl, that's 16, and the owl and the night hawk. See, you're not, hawk, vultures, eagles, ravens, owls. You're not supposed to eat none of that, man. Ostrich, 17, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan. You're not supposed to eat no duck, none of that, man. And the pelican, no pelican, and the jeer eagle, 19, and the stork. Oof. The heron, the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. You're not supposed. That's what Moab, them Chinese and Koreans and Vietnamese and stuff like that. They eat that type of stuff, man. They eat that. Bats and they eat it all. Cockroaches. Then let's hop down. It says 20. All fowls that creep going upon all four shall be an abomination unto you. 21. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. 22. Even these of them ye may eat the locusts. See, these are they crawl on all fours or with legs, insects. You can eat the locust. It says the locust after his kind, the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, the grasshopper after his kind. You can eat locusts, you can eat beetles, you can eat grasshoppers because they eat vegetation, man. They eat herbs. That's all the grasshoppers and them locusts and stuff are. That's what John the Baptist ate. John the Baptist ate what was it? Wild honey and locusts. That's what he ate in the wilderness. See, he had the spirit on him, man. I don't know how many brothers are, anybody that's eating locusts. He's seeing grasshoppers. See, he had the spirit on him. But this is the time that we're going to have to revert back to coming down the road here with locusts and grasshoppers and stuff like that. You know, we have to eat. Because coming down the line here, like I said, they're finna contaminate all meat. And we're heading into a famine. You know, the Lord said it's going to be a sore famine. This famine is going to be the worst famine ever. I'll hop down. It says, and whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of beasts that go on all fours. So his paws, that means like bears and, you know, dogs and stuff like that. And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all fours, those are unclean unto you. Whoso touches their carcasses shall be unclean unto the evening. It says 29, I hop down. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, the mouse, the tortoise, and his kind, the ferret, the chameleon, the lizard, the snail, the mole. You know, I'll stop right there. You're not supposed to eat none of that stuff, man. You're not supposed to eat no oysters, crab, shrimp, scallops, lobster tails, no dog, no coyotes, no porcupines, no elephants, no camels, no owls, no eagles, no vultures. You're not supposed to eat none of that. You're going off. Snakes, what do you call it? Calamari and squid. You're not supposed to eat none of that, man. No dogs, no lions, lion meat, and you're not supposed to eat none of that. You know, you want to stick around and eat lawful. You know, if you eat the birds that you eat, the lawful birds, you know, the turkey, you can eat turkey, that's lawful. Chicken, lawful, you can eat that. Turkey, chicken, the quail, even pigeons, you can eat pigeon because pigeons is the same family as quails. I think the only difference between the pigeon and the quail is the pigeon can fly, you know, a little bit better than the dove, you know. But those are the like the main birds that you can eat: the chicken, the turkey, the quail, the pigeon. Just off the top of my brain, I can think of at this point as far as birds that you can eat. And then as far as, you know, your fish, like I said, tuna, sardines, anything that has fins and scales. Tuna, salmon, halibut, cod, tilapia, mahi, and then there's some more out there. But you know, you can eat the locusts. As far as the insects, grasshoppers, the beetle, you know, these are things that are lawful to eat. But, you know, all that other stuff, you know, that oysters and crab and shrimp and lobster tails and, you know, snake meat and bats and rats and, you know, all that wild stuff, that's all unlawful, man. That's all unlawful. And the Lord, he's not dealing with that. And your body is your temple, man. You wanna, you know, do your best to eat right, man. Even though all of our food is tainted, you don't want to just go off and just, well, I'm just gonna eat, you know, I'm gonna eat me a ham sandwich. No, you got to discipline yourself. But we're coming into a time where, you know, like the meat is about to be all the way contaminated, man. All the way contaminated. with that, with them vaccinating all the meat, all these animals. See, vaccinating all animals. So it's coming down to the line where we're gonna have to, resort back to the herbs, man, to vegetables, and to lettuce and stuff like that, and for some type of fruit, and preparing ourselves not to limit our meals. Well, we gotta have one meal a day or so. But it's this famine is gonna be. We're coming into famine. The famine is gonna be serious, to where it ain't no food, and then on top of that, the food contamination. So I didn't. I just wanted to touch in on that. I went a little longer than I was wanted to, but the spirit went there. So I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakakwadash. Hopefully you're edified. I don't want to come back with another lesson. Shalom, Israel.